You guys ready for worms? Summer honey, you've had a lot to say today. What you talking about, honey? Hey, Gray.
I got you some cheeps.
Thank you.
They're growing so fast. See their new feathers coming in?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna help them with their temperature control. They're little party animals. They're your cheeps, aren't they, Bruno man? They're getting so much faster.
Yeah, they are. They're ready for some more space. You're ready, aren't you, cheeps?
Can I get a hold of you so we can continue making friends? That big one, we think he was the first to hatch. He had almost 24 hours to himself, and his feathers are definitely coming in best. In fact, the order that they're in, well, this guy right here, that's our biggest. There's our smallest. You guys, get out of your water, silly heads.
Our cowboy hats are hitting each other.
You won't call mine a cowgirl hat, I heard that. No way. Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. I'm Kyle, this is Shannon. That's Bruno walking away.
Yeah, he's ready to do chores.
Hey man, you got more stuff to do, buddy. Where you going? I smell something. Plus, I'm on the injured reserve today.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about you, man.
Oh man, I tell you what, it's a rough life out here for me. So the 3 Keats are thriving. They're 2 days older since we last saw you. They got some more feathers, they're growing, they're getting more active. We've seen less of the hawk presence, thankfully, in the last couple days. Doesn't mean he's not watching, but that I think was our primary threat to these guys and the other Keat, little Retta. But we got a new problem on our hands. As you guys know, we have been trying to get another area for the goats to graze and help us clear that land, plus give them forage throughout the day. Saves us on hay and grain. But
they don't seem to like their new hay. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tattle on them about
They're
that later.
They're so picky, guys.
Spoiled goats, man. But I'm being persistent. I am gonna make them enjoy it. It's all part of the process. But last night was our maiden voyage. We got everybody out to graze late in the evening when it cools off a little bit, and we were able to take them over to the new paddock. The goats were fine, but we had another little problem.
Before we go into that though, I took your guys' advice and I did something for the chickens that honestly I never in my life thought I would do, but I did.
Like having chickens to begin with.
Well, like having chickens to begin with. But I have a little treat to give them, and it is already, it's like 89 degrees, but it feels like 95 already, and that we're in a heat advisory for today.
Oh, we're in
so I have something special in store for our chickens.
Now we've already been with them. We've been in the garden, been with the cats. They got their worms, got their scratch and everything, but this is next level, like,
well, this was
preparedness.
Like, I wanted to wait till it got just a little bit warmer in the day to do this.
Okay. B-Man, stoop dog. He likes to spend a lot of time on that stoop. I've got to get him some shade, but he does have a friend up here with him. We've shown you guys her before. And yes, she is encroaching a little closer over the door threshold. But guys, I'm telling you, she's caught so many bugs, and we've had so few fly bugs in the cabin. And that position she's in right now, she's got a little meal underneath her. Early in the morning, every time I come up to get the Bruno man out, she is in a pretty aggressive stance, and I think she saves all of her food for morning time.
Wow, she's so big.
You guys want a garden spider? Do you think you could walk by that every day? Because I do.
Her web is getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think I'm
we
gonna
need to make that smaller.
I'm gonna take a stick and I'm gonna make her work on that a bit, because she's not only gone further around, I've got some spider web on my arm. this way, but see, she's kind of connecting over here. It's not a big deal, except when he's down here on the stoop and I'm coming out the door and I got to step around him, sometimes my head is right next to her. Fortunately, she doesn't jump or anything, but boy, she looks like she's built to be able to. I did mention that they are non-venomous. Technically, they are venomous or poisonous. I forget which one is which. Venomous is if they bite you and give you venom. Poisonous is if you eat them and they poison you. I think that's right. Don't hold me to it. She's not venomous to humans. She's only venomous to what she's hunting, her food, and that helps her subdue them, wrap them up, and eat them. I still don't want to get bit by her though. You look like you are moving illegal something or other that you don't want to get pulled over with in the back of your car.
I'm not gonna lie, these are heavy. So I took the bricks that I've been putting in the chickens' water bowls to keep them cool, and I put them in the freezer. So they are nice and cold, and hopefully we can keep the chickens nice and cool today.
Now, you're gonna leave them in the bags when you put them in the bowls, or you're gonna take them out of the bags?
I'm gonna take them out of the bags.
Why'd you put them in the bags?
Because they're disgusting.
Slimy
I don't want those
and
in our
poopy.
freezer.
Yeah, that was my main concern when people were telling us.
Uh-oh, yep.
Way to get out of the way. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. Ooh, that's not gonna hold. Whoa.
All right, let's see here.
Whoa.
Do this.
These are definitely cold.
Yeah.
Got you a gift. Whoa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Look at that. That's teamwork right there.
I gotta go get the hose because they've already pooped in their water bowls. I gotta rinse it out.
You guys are gross. Why are you always making messes? I see you. I see you, buddy. Big Bird has been crowing a whole lot more, and he is getting more and more volume every day. Rufus will still fire back. What? That was Rufus. Big Bird would be the one right there towering over everybody. We had a lot of comments on the colors of the other Wyandottes and whether or not they are hens. I believe that's that one right over there past Big Bird and this whiter one closer to us. I think those are totally hens, guys, and that was what the comment basically said. There are slight differences in colors of the roosters versus hens. The shade is not going to help with that a lot, but also tail feathers, the whole 9 yards. And quite frankly, Rufus has done a pretty good job at knowing who's a rooster and who's a hen. And he has never tried to mount Big Bird. I would love to have seen it. It would have been funny, but he definitely has loved on the other two. So I think Rufus can tell the difference way better than we can. I think those are hens. They're just late to lay. They are going right back over to it. Summer's already got her feet in. They just wanted us away from it. Summer was the first one with her feet in, now the barred rock's in.
I love that.
Rufus, hop up in there, Betty. Look, Big Bird and one of the Wyandottes are up on your grass. You're gonna stay out of there, buddy. They don't need Bruno's help.
Well, since Summer was talking so much this morning, I want to check and see if she laid an egg.
Okay. Do you hear that drum roll? Maybe it's an egg roll.
She did.
I didn't want to ruin it for you. I just caught it on the camera. So that's Summer's, huh?
Yep.
And then...
She's had all different sizes too. She's laid all different sizes.
And the barred rock is more of like the pink red-ish.
There's 2 brownish colored eggs, and I don't know which one is which.
I think it's the Australorp and the barred rock.
Yeah, but I don't know which one is laying which.
Well, I mean, you know, both chicken eggs.
It's true.
Mother little dinosaurs. Oh, we're practicing scratching, making some little dust baths. What's down there, guys? I gave you fresh food right there. Or are you just playing, learning your skills? So now that our chickens are laying eggs, and the awesome thing about them that we're not used to is that they do it in their nesting boxes, so they're easy to find. The guineas, on the other hand, are predator pressure. The raccoons, the hawks, the rat snakes, whatever else, possums, hi big fella, has really ramped up since we started hatching the keats, since we've lost all the nests. We don't know where a single guinea nest is right now. but we do keep finding random eggs in random spots.
Bruno knows where there's a nest right now.
And the bee man knows right where a nest is. And so sheepishly throughout the day, he'll just come over and have a little treat in his mouth.
But
Hey,
he won't tell us.
I take care of all these guineas, I ought to reap the benefits.
Get out of there. Go, go, go. You
Shoo,
crazy
shoo, shoo.
birds. Stay
Push
out
some
of there.
birds away, Bruno man. That a boy. Tell him not to go in that feed. That's your buddy's feed, huh? So I'm trying to keep an eye and an ear out for where they alert. That's usually a good indication as to where a nest is. If they just randomly go off during the day, there should be like 3 to 5 of them. But see, I just heard out in the woods, maybe 30, 40 yards out there, there's a little bunch of them that just went off. So I think they've got nests out there. I think they've got nests up beyond the steer pen out here in the edge of the woods. A little bit harder for us to find, and we're not trying too terribly hard. Don't touch that fence, Goober. He says you got to put your whole hand in or it's not the same. Nom, nom, nom.
All right, boys, here you go.
Gray's like, thanks. Could you chew one of them up for me and spit it back out?
It's behind you, dude. It's back there. Look, Lowrider's getting it. Okay, I'm just going to make a mad dash today.
Here, I'll see if I can't. There we go. Go in and kind of block him out if he comes over.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Man, guys, good gates are imperative. That is something I don't want to take for granted because I've got some bad ones. Some of my first ones that I did down in the goat pen. But I really spent some time on these, as you guys remember. And as far as how I poured the concrete and all that stuff, if y'all remember and you were saying, hey, this and that, they're working great. And the latches are working great. I'm very grateful for good gates. Hi, big fella. Yeah, that's a good boy. Getting so big, man. Let's see it, let's see it. Come on, where's the longhorn? There it is. Lowrider's gonna finish up the cubes before he comes up.
Oh my goodness. Gray's gonna eat all his food before he gets up here.
That boy. There's Loretta. We don't know if that's Mama Loretta or not anymore now that she doesn't have a key. Had to get out of the doorway or he wasn't coming in.
There you go. There you go. It's good stuff, huh? Just good stuff.
Whoa,
oh my goodness.
Oh no, you threw some of his food out,
Loretta,
you
honey.
goober.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Beans, you can just shoo her on, buddy. You're too kind.
He's like, get out of here.
Good job, buddy. You just watch the whole show, just hang out, wait your turn. You're such a good boy, bub. Food. Food. Burning up in this sunshine, I feel like it makes you feel sorry for me, so you get my food out here. I can't walk, can't stand, oh, that food.
You're so pitiful.
You little drama queen.
So pitiful.
Hi, Herc, man.
They are so cute. You guys are so cute, Herc.
They were just asking each other how their boo-boos felt.
Were they?
Yeah.
How is your boo-boo doing?
How are you doing, big fella? That's a big guy. Keep those paws to yourself. By the way, if anybody has a Sam's Club membership, you got a Sam's near you, these sun shirts, nice and cool, SPF 50, less than $8. Kyle, why are you wearing a white shirt down there in the goat pen? Well, it's less than $8. I'm not just throwing money away, but everything we own gets dirty out here. And these things are great. Hi, bub. How are you? How are you? Oh, a little excited, I can see.
How's your boo-boo doing, Herc?
He says, you're gonna have to scratch my belly to find out. So what we discovered last night, guys, and we're gonna go find it. When you buy property that either hasn't been lived on for a very long time or was lived on decades ago, we just randomly find different fences, pieces of electrical fences, glass,
Barbed wire,
all the squatter stations, if you will. And the boys last night, Bruno and Hercules, they were in that new paddock over there. He's still demanding some attention. And man, they took off running, hunting something, probably a rabbit. And then we heard a yelp and they both came out a little bit bloodied up. So we gotta find, I think it's barbed wire, based on what it looks like on Herc's belly here. You giving it attention, big guy? Let's see it. Here, let me get your belly. I won't get the spot. Oh, it looks so much better today, dude. He says, don't force me over. Don't force me over.
Love you, Herc man.
There we go. That looks so much better, big guy. Wow, you heal quick.
You do heal quick. I'm proud.
You see right there in his leg crease. Last night it kind of just looked like somebody
I'm not gonna touch it.
taken their nails and just went shh. And he was not showing any favor to it. He wasn't complaining. These guys are tough as nails. Now this one will yelp.
I think he's actually the one that yelped whenever I heard it.
He will yelp, but they both can withstand a lot of pain. And I feel bad saying that, and it just breaks our heart when it happens. But guys, you know, we got 20 acres. It's heavily wooded. You just can't find it all in one swoop. We're gonna find it.
And Bruno, man, he's the one that really got injured and was bleeding pretty bad when he came back to us.
We did get some of that magic dust. It's like that antibiotic type powder stuff that helps the blood coagulate and stop the bleeding. So we put that on, put the antiseptic spray on. He licked it off. We put it on again. The boy has a magical tongue. You guys know he's been injured so many times in his short little life. It's country dog, farm dog lifestyle. It's tough, but he rolls with the injuries and just keeps going.
He is the epitome of a farm dog. I told Kyle last night, I've never had a dog get injured as many times as Bruno has been injured. He's tough, and I feel sorry for him every single time it happens, but what are you gonna do?
And Shannon feels more of the pain than Bruno does.
I think I do.
She's like, we've got some pain medication from his surgery. Let's get us okay. So yeah, last night Bruno had himself a real good time.
Well, I mean, I just don't want him to be in pain, so we keep Rimadol on hand.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time. Bruno appreciates it. I
hope so.
It. Herc appreciates not getting Rimadol.
So all of that to say that today we have some work to do before these goaties can go out and get in that paddock, because I don't think I can handle any more injuries for a little while.
Yeah, can we all just stay healthy?
Yeah.
You spoiled rotten goats. I'm pretty blue. Man, I tell you what, guys, we've been giving them blue stem square bale haze for the longest time. We've liked that the most. It has the least amount of little thorns in it that hit us while we're spreading it. But
they like it the most.
They like it, yeah. But those square bales are rich. In fact, we learned that when we first got the steers by giving them the same hay that the goats had. We got very runny stools for a while. And I talked to Chad about it, Doss Farms, my older brother. And he was telling me like, hey man, that hay may just be too hot. So we switched them to the fescue rolls, and I've seen the field they come from. It's beautiful fescue. And we're trying to do that for these guys, but they're spoiled. And so they're like, hey, that's not my blue stem. That's not the good stuff. And they are just playing hardball with this round bale. But I'm determined that if we just keep starving you, you're gonna eat it. They're not starving. Hold your comments. Nobody in here is starving. Look at Wide Load, where's he at? I'm hungry and starving. I'm so hungry they starved me. PETA! Somebody save me. I tell you what, there's a rough life. I can't even get a good neck scratch on. Look at it, get my butt on it here. I just need my food. So, we're being patient. We've put hay in the red hay feeders. Would you calm down, mister? I'm gonna get you a saddle. Yep. Oh yeah, you're sturdy. I don't think he enjoys it.
I don't blame him.
Actually, I think he might. He's playing along. Okay, let's go get your food, guys. So when we took the goats to the new paddock last night, it was not hot. I didn't take the charger over there yet, but I do have the spring gates up like you saw in our last video. And we were able to get everybody in except for Mama and Harry just by going in there and standing. They all came and joined, and they all started grazing right there. I went out and encouraged Harry and Mama in. They came in, and then both dogs came in, and I just closed the gate and they stayed. Now, they can tell when there's not a pulse on that electric fence, and there was a cedar tree or an evergreen of some sort right there by the line, and they were just headbanging in it, tearing it up, and their butts were just hitting that e-fence. So I am gonna have to make it hot just so they're aware, but I don't think we're gonna have to keep it hot full time. We'll find out together. I feel you. Yes, I feel you. Don't you find a pressure point, mister. Ring around the spool. We wonder how these get moved. It's because there's 400 pounds around it. It's a big Ouija. Oh, yeah, that's me, big Ouija. Get out of here, Herc. It's my turn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is why Larry cannot keep his place in the pecking order. He was just sparring with Koopa, and then comes the rest of the posse. That's you, and your mama. Oh, silly boys. You are just like Big Mario. That was our buck we had. You are just like your mama with a touch of Mario. You guys are a dynamic duo, I can tell you that. Hi, buddy. You see how big they are? He's about a 95-pound dog, 100 pounds, somewhere in there. These goats aren't small.
Just a little beauty shot of the garden. It is thriving, and I mean thriving. I should show you a picture of all of the vegetables and fruit and stuff that we've pulled from it. Man, I'm so proud of that garden. I do have to admit, the chickens have eaten more than we have, and I'm okay with that.
But I got some of the goodies to fry up my own okra.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that.
I'm really excited about that too. I've never had fried okra, so I'm curious to see how it turns out. I'm excited for it.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a couple practice runs at it, and I'll let you know if it's good the first time or not, and then I'll let you try the batch that I know is good.
Perfect.
Deal?
Yeah. Okay, well, we had to have a little bit of an air conditioning break and a water break. I was literally sweating my face off.
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Man.
I still can't find my butt though. I sweat that off the other day.
It's gone, babe. It's gone.
Boo. Okay, so here's what we've decided, just like with the goats. It is too hot right now. We're about to the middle of the day, and it's only gonna get hotter from here till about 6:30 p.m. If I'm being honest, that's when finally the sun starts to hit the top of the tree line. So, Shayna just learned a new word. We're gonna go ascertain the situation.
You guys know what that means? I had to have Kyle explain it to me.
We're gonna go see what's out there. I have a couple of ideas as to where I think there is some, because we had cleaned it out, barbed wire that is. You know, one thing is officially official now. By our own experience, I'm gonna state it.
What?
See all this behind us, guys? This is exactly what all of this looked like when we first bought this property. All the way up to those trees right there. Thick woods. What's up, B-Man? Just checking the driveway, good boy. And this will be our 4th season.
Wow.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
That's so crazy how fast it's gone.
I know it.
Yeah.
But we have spent so much time clearing this and complaining about wasps and mosquitoes and ticks and getting the guineas, the bird army, to help us with that. There's a tick literally on my thumbnail. Huh. And so Shannon and I sprayed that 100% DEET all over my legs, and your little concoction that has been working wonders all up in my face and stuff, because we came down here last night, and guys, it's like a wall right where the wood line is.
Oh man.
We were literally just standing right here, and I think I counted 6 mosquitoes on my legs in a matter of 45 seconds.
Oh yeah, I looked down, I'm just filming the goats, being super cute. I looked down and I have mosquitoes all over my legs, and I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, and we hadn't sprayed yet.
Hadn't sprayed yet.
Which was our fault, but we weren't thinking. But so that's how big of a difference it makes to clear this out. Now, it took a couple seasons. Even after we cleared it, all the insects thought that this was still their land, and my wasps were coming and trying to build nests in my sheds and stuff, but we continually have fought it, and it's doing a really good job over there where we have cleared. So we're going to keep going. But
and we're going to use the goaties to help us. Everybody always asks us, why do you have goats? And really the truth is they were our first animals. They were our first farm animals, so we learned with them, and now they're just pets and we can't get rid of them.
Yeah, so they ain't going anywhere. We love them, but we're going to put them to work.
We're going to put them to work. We're going to utilize them for clearing up our land for us.
We just got to make it a little safer space, because stuff hides in the woods.
Oh man, so bad.
I already see one piece that I knew was there wrapped around that T-post. So we will get the T-post driver and come and pull that T-post out, even though there's literally a tree.
And you need to be careful, babe. I don't think that you can do this. I think that this is poison ivy.
That is absolutely poison ivy.
So you're actually not going to be able to do that. I'll have to grab it because, and I say that because Kyle's always been allergic to poison ivy. I don't think I am. So
that's a bold statement. Yeah. I am. I used to be super highly allergic to it. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better out here. My Bruno man is right in and amongst a bunch of it. Bruno man.
Come here, Bruno.
You're gonna be the death of me, bud. Come on.
Attaboy.
Thanks, buddy.
That's
a good boy.
boy.
Now, I can't pet you to praise you. The reality is, it's Herc and Bruno that get unruly when they're out. The goats, they just want to eat. So we'll do the best we can, the stuff that we can find somewhat simply, and we're not going to put ourselves in harm's way, guys. There are going to be snakes, ticks, all sorts of stuff out here in this, and I do not want a case of poison ivy.
Well, and here's the other thing too. Some of it probably won't be revealed until the goats get in here and actually eat around some of the stuff, and it reveals it to us.
This is where a barn used to stand. If y'all have been with us for a real long time, there's a very funny video about us bringing that barn down, which happened to be the #1 and only regret on our Q&A.
Yes.
That we did in the early days. We wished we wouldn't have done that, but it's done. We're moving on. I say that though because we have brought a ton of rock where I dug out for, well, pretty much every building we built out here. We will bring all of our rock down here, and you can see actually.
It's kind of turned into a dumping ground for
Guinea
us.
back there. That elevation is so much higher than it was when there was a barn there. This hill came down to the side of the barn. All the water runoff from the land just pelted the bottom right side of the barn, and it was pretty much rotted out. But some of the old power lines, when they had to move our power pole, phone lines, hoses, it just kind of accidentally got pushed down here. However, you can see this is an old pin that was here before us. And there's a little bit of barbed wire on that right there, some down here at the bottom. That's not really the problem stuff. If it's a sensible fence, the animals are aware of it and they just don't mess with it. But it doesn't mean there's not some coiled up in there. And I think that's what we ran into last night when Herc and Bruno were just hunting whatever it was.
I think.
And Bruno's still a puppy. So sometimes he just makes rash decisions and he goes crazy. And this time, Herc followed. So there is a little fault of Bruno bringing out the puppy in Hercules sometimes, because Herc's usually a lot more careful, because he hit barbed wire when he was younger. The fence over on the property line.
He did not like it.
Yeah, so he's been very careful about it, but yeah, then he Bruno-fied it last night.
Well, I think they were just chasing something, and it was one of those things where they were on a mission to get whatever it was they were chasing, and they weren't paying attention. 100%.
Yeah, in fact, I can see another T-post out there in the middle of it.
Oh,
with
yeah.
a couple strands coming off.
Okay.
The tough thing is, again, guys, this time of year, this is not the season to be doing this. So this is one of those things we're probably gonna talk about off camera at one point, like maybe trying with the goats in here and not Herc and Bruno and just during our normal grazing times. So we're gonna do the best we can this time of year with all this growth in here and keep ourselves safe, but we really won't be able to dig super deep down until fall and winter, just like we're clearing the land over here.
Yeah.
Gotta watch for spider webs, man. I just had to throw a stick through one. So we're down the backside right now. Technically right up there is where the barn used to be and where we were just standing.
I can see more barbed wire up there too, now that we're on this side of it.
Oh yeah, right down there on the ground, about there. I don't know, so what we'll probably do is bring the goats out again, not let Herc and Bruno be in here. The goats really only went as deep as we went.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be the case for a little while until they get some of it cleared and do a little bit more exploring on their own. And some of that will help having Bruno and Herc in here, because they came in and just said bye and explored the whole area. But then they came back up here, found the rabbit, and had a little incident. So we're definitely gonna let them heal up before coming back in here and try to get as much clean as we can in the interim.
Honestly, I feel like this area right here and that one spot over there that had the barbed wire mixed in with that little poison ivy tree, I feel like these are the worst areas. So if we just start with this first, then that'll allow us to see more as they get in here and eat.
You know, your husband had mentioned taking this old pin out and he was overruled by you and a couple of friends.
Okay, listen, I'm fine with the barbed wire and the little gate going, but let's not worry about the posts just yet.
Okay. Well, there are fence clips holding that to that pole. We can cut, bring the chainsaw out, do a little bit of demolition. Again, they will respect a normal looking fence. It's those little pieces that are just strewn about, like that one T-post right out there.
So we're gonna reconvene. We're gonna get all the tools gathered and get to work on this, but for one, it's lunchtime.
My stomach is growling.
And Kyle's hangry. No,
Hangry.
just kidding.
I'm getting there.
And two, this is the hottest part of the day. Well, we're coming into the hottest part of the day. So this will be an evening job for us. So we're gonna work on it today, tomorrow, see what we can get accomplished. And hopefully for our next video, we can show them no more barbed wire.
Yeah, I think I need some pants on too. Shorts might not be a good idea out
I
in
thought you were saying you took your pants off.
I ain't got no pants on. Definitely not going out there like that.
No.
All right, guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Air conditioning.
Are you sweating your face off, Bruno?
I'm sweating my tongue off. It's gone.
It's still there. I see it flapping around.
Oh, okay, good. I need that.
You don't have to sound so pitiful. There's hay in all 3 of those feeders for you, Larry. Pick one.
He's tattling back to the other guys.
Are you telling them we're not getting any more hay?
Yeah, it may not be good for eating, but it makes some shade. Harry, would you get out of here? You're messing up my view.
He's not messing up your view.
Yeah, huh? The viewers just want to see me. No, Harry. Larry, hush it.